Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Pamela Live Show. Can everyone hear me all right? Perfect. My name's Renee Inglewood. I'm your MC for tonight's show. On behalf of all the staff here at Pamela Live, we'd like to thank you all for coming. If I can help you in any way, please feel free to IM me at any time. As you may know, we showcase talents, businesses, and different cultures here in Second Life. If you or someone you know is in entertainment, the arts, building, scripting, fashion, or exploring Second Life, or if you'd like to become one of our sponsors, please IM myself, Pam, or Josie for further information. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/PamelaLiveSL or through email at electorsenterprises@gmail.com. To keep up to date on future shows and events, the wall to your left is our group joiner, as well as our scribo if your groups are full. We encourage you to explore the parcel to see all the things we have to offer here, including a store on the ground level called Just Pam's with something for everyone. We have a wonderful show lined up for you tonight with guests including Vought, Urban King Burner, and Tamara Hayden. So without further ado, please welcome your host for the evening, Miss Pamela Electors.
Hello, everyone. How are you tonight? Awesome. I'm so glad to see you. Can everyone hear me clearly? We always have to make sure here. All right. Today's show should be exciting, and I'm really excited to be here, and hope you all are too. And if you haven't never been here before, please come again. Please come again. We're here every Sunday, unless it's a holiday, and every now and then the staff, they get a little tired of me. So we all take a vacation for a week or two, but they still be working. They still work because it's something they love. And we do have a great staff here. And as a matter of fact, one of them, they found me a reading, and I thought it was interesting. It's kind of long, so just kind of bear with me. But I believe the moral of the story is awesome. And sometimes, I like fun things to read about and whatever, but just give you a little thought, okay? So bear with me for a minute. Once upon a time, a daughter complained to her father that her life was miserable and that she didn't know how she was going to make it. She was tired of fighting and struggling of all of the things that life had to bring her. It seemed to be just one problem solved. Afterwards, another one would soon follow. Her father, chef, took her to the kitchen. He filled 3 pots with water and placed each on a high fire. Once the 3 pots began to boil, he placed potatoes in one pot, eggs in the second pot, and ground coffee beans in the third pot. Then he sat and let them boil without saying a word to his daughter. The daughter moaned and impatiently waited, wondering what was he doing. After 20 minutes, he turned off the burner. He took the potatoes out of the pot, placed them in a bowl. He pulled the eggs out and placed them in a bowl. And he ladled the coffee out and placed it in a cup. Turning to her and said, "Daughter, what do you see?" "Potato, eggs, and coffee," she hastily replied. "Look closer," he said, and touched the potatoes. She did and noted that they were soft, and he asked her to take the egg and break it. And after pulling off the shell, she observed that hard-boiled egg. Finally, he asked her to sip the coffee. Its rich aroma brought a smile to her face. "Father, what do that mean?" she said. He then explained that the potatoes, the eggs, and the coffee beans had each faced the same adversity, the boiling water. Once upon a time, a daughter the boiling water. Okay. Then he explained that the potatoes, the eggs, and the coffee beans had each faced the same adversity, the boiling water. However, each one reacted differently. The potatoes in strong, hard, unrelenting, but in boiling water, it became soft and weak. The weak was fragile, with the thin outer shell protecting the liquid interior until it was put into boiling water. Then inside the egg became hard. However, the coffee beans were unique. After they're exposed to the boiling water, they change the water and create something new. Which are you? He asked the daughter. When adversity knocks on your door, how do you respond? Are you a potato, an egg, or a coffee bean? The moral of the story: in life, things happen around us, things happen to us. But the only thing that truly matters is what happened within us. And I thought that was an awesome story. And thank you so much, Josie, for finding that. It was good because sometimes we have to think, what are we? Do we just melt? I like that story, yes, and I hope you did too. Um, as I said, today we have an exciting. I'm excited about the show, and every Sunday I am, and that's true. I say that every Sunday, but I love people, and I love talking to people, and interested in the things that they're doing. But the first guest tonight we're going to bring out here is urban banking. Uh, I gotta pull all this out. Okay, urban banking burner. Now, I call him you banking burner and all, but he's gonna correct you about his name. But he said everybody make that same mistake. Everybody welcome Mr. Urban Banking. Come on out here, Urban. You've been back there just messing with everybody. I heard you. Come on out here. Okay, okay, he's coming. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Let me see. I'm gonna find you. I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. Come on out here. You bet, ladies and gentlemen, he was just like that. I don't know. Yeah, voice told on you. It told on you. But I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Where are you now? Come on out here. You're hiding now. Yes. Um, this is Second Life, everybody. Huh? Come on out here. Come on. You see me standing out here. Come on over here to me. It's gonna be all right. This is Second Life, everybody. And we try to do our best to correct it, but it's there. We are. I'm out here. Come on. There we go. Come on. So that's what you get back there messing with
Wow.
everybody. You just messing with everybody. You weren't paying attention. That's what happened, and I know it. You weren't
The
paying
wall
attention.
disappeared.
Yeah, yeah, out here, it doesn't. But I mean, yeah, out here it doesn't. But in there, you're able to see out. Now let me have my hug finally. Okay. Thank you so much. Come on, welcome to my house. Come on over here and have a seat.
Thank
See,
you.
if you hadn't been messing with everybody, you would have known what was going on. Yes, I know that. We got some new chairs out here, and I think they got some different sets in it pretty good. Because the last set, my staff got on me about them, and everybody else, because we were having hard time sitting in them. But anyway, how you been doing, Irving?
I'm doing well. Thank you. And yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What can I say? Just tired and all of that stuff real life have to bring and doing our thing. But since I talked to you last, you were so gracious in appearing, and I really appreciate you coming to share with us some of your story. And as we were talking, you've really done almost everything there is to do in here. At least you dibbled or dabbed at it, or you made it happen. And this is what I want to share with everybody, some of the things that we were talking about. But before we even get started, what brought you here to Second Life? Everybody have different stories and all of that. But just a little summary of what brought you here.
Well, some friends of mine talked me into. I had came to SL and
Mm-hmm,
I didn't get it, you know. And some
mm-hmm.
friends of mine begged me to come back, and that's how I ended up here.
And you're glad you did. Are you glad you came on back and tried one more time?
Yes, I enjoy SL very much.
I
It
think
has
almost
its
every.
moments,
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
but I
Yes,
enjoy
yes.
it.
Yeah, yeah, they say, well, people are not perfect. So, those moments is dealing with people that, evidently we care about them if they bother us some,
True.
That's what I say. If that wasn't the case, they couldn't really bother us. Um, but yeah, I think everybody kind of dibbled in here, and because it was so complicated, unless they had someone to really walk them through it, that it was kind of like I don't know what to do. They would leave, but they always came back, and the second time they come back, they would stay. That's all the stories I've heard so far, and myself the same. You know.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm still here.
you still here? Yeah, I met you. We were in the club, and I met you. I read your profile, which I began to start doing with people because people here either somebody mention them. They would be an awesome guest for the show, or we out and about, and we kind of scout ourselves also. And that's how I met you, and you were throwing down. You were DJing, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but tell me some of the things that you went through. Because like I said, I met you DJing. What brought you to even into start DJing?
Well, I've always had a love for music. I
Mhm.
DJ'd on other sites prior to even coming here.
Mhm.
And when I came here, I was unaware that they had DJs.
Okay.
When I first landed, I was told that, click on this ball. We got 5 kids and we go play house. And
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you serious? Is that really? I
yeah,
mean,
pretty much,
she said. You know what?
pretty much,
I've heard the stories. A couple of people got hooked with wigs.
pretty
And
much. He
that's
said,
funny,
click this.
guys. Click, click this ball, and what you gonna have? How many kids?
We have 5 kids and we go play
uh-huh.
house. But
Uh-huh. Wait a minute. You didn't
you know,
run. You didn't run. You didn't think something was wrong with that, or did you go and click that ball? Tell the truth.
I clicked the ball. I clicked the ball. But
Oh, that's funny, man. I tell you. Okay, you clicked the ball. Did you have any
and
kids?
well, she already had them, so we didn't have to go through that process. But
Wait a minute. She had them already.
yeah, yeah,
They weren't
she was
yours. You were stepdaddy, huh?
I something. I was something.
She must have had them hidden in the inventory. You didn't see them when she told you to click them, huh? That's
Well,
all
they
right.
weren't
That's funny.
babies. They weren't
Uh huh.
babies.
Uh huh.
But
Uh huh.
that's how that happened. And I seen after they took me out, all we ever did was go to the club, and I
Uh
seen
huh.
okay, oh they play music here, and
Mm mm.
that's how I got introduced into the music. And right after that, I worked with WKSK radio station on SL for
Mm.
3 years,
Awesome.
three and a half
Awesome.
years. I did a show every
What
Monday
kind of
nights.
show? Was it just music or was it talking
Yeah,
or?
it was music,
Mhm. Mhm.
jazz, smooth jazz and R&B.
Awesome. Awesome.
I've also done I did some live interviews with some artist friends of mine that I brought into the game from RL.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Interviews with what? Another talk show or just being on the radio?
well, we actually had them come into SL
Mhm.
as avatars, and we connected them through Skype, where the people at my club in SL could call in and ask them questions and things like that while we
Awesome.
were in
Awesome.
SL. Yeah.
Mhm. 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 And that's awesome. And we were trying to devise some ways too. Sometimes I know there's live streams, and I'm beginning to learn it. It's just that we're doing so much. It's just kind of hard sometimes, but where people can actually call in sometimes when we have different type of venues here.
Okay.
That's interesting. Maybe we'll talk to you about that too later on. Now you DJ'd and you what else have you done since you've been
Uh,
here?
I've sold land. I
Did you
manage. Yeah.
in, in selling land? Did you work for a real estate company?
No, actually, I had my own company, King Estates.
Oh wow, Okay, so you own
Okay.
a bunch of Sims then.
Well, we had 20. We started with zero, and we worked it
Mm-hmm.
up to 23 Sims,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it was good. A lot of work, but it was good.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, okay.
I owned a few malls,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
and clubs. I've always had my hands in the music, always.
Okay, okay. Because you enjoy that.
I love music, always have.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Awesome, awesome. So now you said that you have some malls and whatever. Did you make clothes or anything like that?
Actually, no, I don't make clothes.
Did you
I,
try
you
it?
know
Did you
what?
put your
I
hands?
did no.
Uh-huh.
I never tried to make clothes, but I
Really,
did
really.
make hats. I did make hats.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
hats and caps, things like that. But I
Mhm.
did have a line of also called King's Fashion of men's suits that I sold for years. You know, I did the mark.
Mhm.
I went to a business gentleman and I explained to him I really like his clothes. You know, and I
So he
like to
made a
sell your
line for
clothes.
you. So okay, so he made a line for you.
He allowed me to take over the line that he had.
Awesome, awesome. Now that's you got a heck of a business sense. In what I'm seeing because you've dibbled and dabbled in some of everything, and you was prosperous at it until did you just get bored with it or you just move on? I mean, what makes you change up in it?
Well, it became SL became too much like a job.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
I wasn't having any fun, and I don't
Mhm.
didn't come online to be stressed or to like have to punch the clock or anything
Mhm.
of that nature. So, it was becoming overwhelming.
Mhm.
Especially if you're not trying to make this your way of your livelihood. I came on here to have fun, to entertain myself and things of that nature.
Mhm.
So getting caught up in the work thing was hectic and crazy for a minute.
I hear you. I hear you. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. But I still love it so far. So, and working, it's keep me busy. And I say keeps you out of trouble too.
It does, yeah, that it does, it does.
Because you don't have time for much. Okay, so now you've sold land and you did some DJing and you sold some clothes, and that was ingenious. I have to give you kudos on that of getting someone and you selling their line of clothes under you. Otherwise, you became the creator of it. Am I right or wrong? Or
Well, I
you still?
became the face of his creation.
Okay, okay.
And the funny thing is, I still go places, right? And I
Mhm,
see
mhm,
pictures of me in stores with his clothes on it, right? And I'm saying I
uh-huh.
should because I no longer sell them because I don't wear the product anymore. So I choose not to use the product. But
Mhm, mhm.
I still see, myself in his designs in different stores. I'm like, okay, I should get a cut. But
Have it worked yet? Have it worked yet?
well,
It
you
seemed
know
like
what?
it seemed like they would have had to buy it from you. I mean, if it was yours and he gave it to you, it seemed like not unless he just turned, after you come off the game, as you said, he just went on because and just sold them, started selling them.
Well, I got commissions. I got
Mhm.
commissions off of sales, and
Right.
it worked for years. I mean, I
Mhm.
still could if I chose to sell his product,
Mhm.
but I don't use his product any longer, so that wouldn't be
Mhm.
right. I don't want to sell somebody something that I won't wear myself,
Oh, okay. I hear you. I hear you.
and
Okay,
things
now
do change.
things do change. They do change, and people move on. You get bored or something. Yeah, I mean, we do that in real
Yes,
life though too. Especially if it's like hobbies and like I'm good at my hobbies and I love some of my hobbies, but then you put them down and you get interested in something else. And et cetera, et cetera. Now you've had films and you've owned malls and things now. So what are you doing now? What are you doing today?
I'm enjoying this. Um,
Mm.
I run a club, one club, Club Underground,
Okay.
which I enjoy very, very much. Actually, this is the smallest club I've ever owned,
Mhm.
but I've enjoyed this more than any club I've ever owned.
Okay. Okay.
Um, I have great DJs from all over the country. I have a DJ from Spain. I have one from Brazil, one from
Mhm.
Japan, and
Wow.
we have a great mixed crowd of people that are very supportive of each other, and it's the
Mhm.
people that make the club. I don't care what kind of club you got. If you don't have good people, you're not going to have a good time.
That's
And
true.
we get together, we support each other, and we have fun. You know,
Mhm.
it's a drama-free atmosphere where we just get together to party, like
Mhm.
like people used to do. You know, back in the day,
Okay.
just go party and just have fun. And I love it. I truly enjoy Club Underground and the people that support Club Underground.
And I'm putting some things on local for people to pick up if they want to hear you and whatever. Now you also are DJing there, and you also DJ at still other clubs because I see where on different days, especially on your profile, there are different days you at different clubs. The Papillon, because I think that's where I seen you at, wasn't it? And then you
Yes.
got the 12 you Wednesdays, like you're dancing in Dust Street in the S spot, permission and beach party and the club underground. So if anybody want to know your schedule, they can look at your profile and see when you're on. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, he know how to spin a record. I'm telling you. I mean, he had them jamming in there. You know, everybody, we can all act to be DJs, but you don't know how to mix them up together. You know. And I've noticed that about some people, but you have that. I can tell you love music. And anything else you want to tell the audience? What do you see yourself, let's say, doing next here in Second Life?
Nothing. Enjoying Second Life. I
Just
mean,
playing.
no, I'm gonna
Okay, okay.
play my music, ride my
Mhm, mhm,
motorcycle, see Second Life for the first time because when you're caught up in work, you don't get to go and adventure and just do things.
mhm, mhm,
So
mhm.
that's what I'm doing. I'm having fun. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing.
And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. And you know, because you've been here for a while. You've been here for 6 years, over 6 years. So that's a long time. And you've been working most of them. And I want to wish your journey into whatever you decide on to be awesome as it has been, however you choose to do it. And thank you so much for coming to the show. I want everyone to give it up for Mr. Urban Banking. Wait a minute, hold on. I didn't put the name down. Urban Banking. Bruner. My Burner. Yes, that's
Now,
it. See, I
I'm gonna
remember
fix it
that.
for you. I'm gonna
Okay,
fix it
fix
for
it
you.
for me. Fix it for me. Fix it for me.
Urban
Urban
King
King
Burner. Urban
Burner.
King Burner.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. You have to break it up. You have to break that up. That is right. That is right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Irvin, for coming.
Thank
Everybody give
you.
it up for Irvin. And I'm telling you, if you want to feel like partying, be sure to see him. Of course, you just check out his profile, and you can see what nights you and your girlfriend, or you and your man, or a woman wants to go and party. He's the one to see. I'm telling you. Thank you so much again. Now we have another person coming um, she is a lady who's doing something here in Second Life. And this is what we like about Second Life of meeting people who are, have done things and are doing things here. Come on out, Maria, and let's talk a little bit. Everybody give it up for Maria Vaught as she comes. Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Forgot to put the mic on, but
I love that accent. How you doing?
good, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Give me my hug. I gotta have them. Very seldom my hugs are straight, so don't don't feel sad if it's separate. Thank you so much, Maria. Come on, and this is the first time I think I've talked with you, so come on over here and let's have a
It is.
seat and get to know each other. Yes. So, how have you been?
Good, thank you.
Good, thank you. Don't be nervous. We were just talking. I can tell you're a little bit nervous, but just relax and everything. Everything's gonna be good. Yes. So, tell me your story, Maria. What brought you here to Second Life?
Um, I'd never heard of it, and then I was listening to the radio one evening, and I heard a news story about. I think it was the first SL real life millionaire, and that's a Chinese avatar, and
Hmm.
I was fascinated that something that was virtual could create real life wealth. So I thought I would come in and have a look. And
I've heard that too. Yeah.
uh, so that's what I
So,
did. I came in and then I was just amazed at what I found. So I didn't
Marla,
find any pose balls with
mhm.
five children, I have to say.
Wow. You said you found what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, I missed that one. Now, what did you say you found?
I said I didn't find any pose balls with five children. I think that would have made me run the other way.
That was funny, wasn't it? I've
Yeah.
heard of one person, Erving, that came in, and there was a friend. She met him on he had met her on a different game, and so she kept on telling him to come on over here, and so when he got here, she put him in his house. And wouldn't tell him nowhere else to go, and he didn't know where else to go, so he was locked up for about 2 weeks. And all she did was, she showed him the post balls, and she
Excellent.
was getting her thing on. So that's all he showed her. She just showed him and then so finally he said he got up out of there. He finally learned how to do something, and he got up out of there. But she locked him up. She was showing how to get out of there or what to do. Just showed him the post.
Oh dear. Oh, that's
So
good. That's
yeah,
good.
that was funny. That was funny. And then he come back and said almost the same thing. And so she had the kids, and they're yours. So
Oh
I tell
dear.
you,
That's
that was
good.
funny. So, but I had to laugh at that one. I tell you. But now that's a good one. I'm gonna remember all of these. I tell you, some of them different. But anyway, I didn't find the pose bars either. I wasn't looking for them though. I couldn't see my front, and they kept on saying you had bad skin, and I said I thought I looked good, because
Well, that's the
I thought
thing.
she looked
When
cute.
you
That
yeah,
uh
when you start, you think you look great because
yeah,
you've
yeah.
made this thing, and then you look back 6 months later and think, oh my goodness, I walked about
God.
looking like that.
Yeah, but
Frightening.
you can't see the front of you because you don't know how to turn around. So
Well, that's
I kept
true.
yeah, I
I
didn't see
didn't know how
myself.
to turn around for probably about a couple of months.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
so
That's what
much
I'm
I
saying.
didn't
At,
know.
at least, to see the front of you. I mean, I had the little bow in my hair, and I had on some clothes. I thought it was the back of her neck looked good. So when I turned around and I seen myself, I said, "Oh, okay. I see what they're talking about." And and what makes it so bad, I had the guys would they were so helpful. They would give me money to go and buy clothes and things. People helping newbies. No other thing in mind, which I really did appreciate. They didn't give me no pose balls, thank God. But but but
That's
but
funny.
he kept saying, "Here's some money. Go get you some skin." And I said, "Skin? I got skin." I could not relate. I could not. And so after 2 days of him messing with me, he was through. He said, "Look, you'll find it sooner or later," because I didn't understand. I got skin on, so what is he talking about? So, but anyway, so I guess the next time, if anybody out there going to show a newbie what to do, make them turn around and look at themselves. Show them how to do that, and maybe that'll help us think. Because I remember that more vividly than anything else. But
Yep.
yeah. Anyway, now, and I'm taking over because I know you say you're shy and everything. Are you shy in real life as well as second life, or is
Um,
this?
it's because I don't voice very much, I think, rather than actually being shy. I don't
But you know,
talk very much in Second Life. That's probably so. It just takes
yeah,
me a few minutes to get used to talking.
yeah, I did too for a long time. I didn't want to, it's like you can see right through me or something. I don't know what it was about voicing, and then I had some friends. All they did was voice. So in order for me to deal with them, I had to put mine on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
after a while, wow, I love saved my fingers a lot of time, in voicing. It really,
It's much easier to voice, I have to say, but I'm just in the habit of I don't know, I'm in the habit of typing, so that's what I
yeah,
tend to do.
yeah, I improved my typing. I mean, I think I went from 30 to 100 words a minute.
I think everybody did.
Yeah, yeah. If a person is lacking on their typing skills, this is the place to learn it. Because other than that, you'll never get nothing across. People get tired of waiting on you to finish typing. you
That's
know.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So now, tell me some of the things you've done here since you've been here, Amelie.
Um, Basically, I just spent quite. What I used to do was explore a lot. I loved
Mhm.
just seeing what people created from their imagination. So visiting
Oh
lots of
yes.
really what I thought were interesting sims, and um, I did dance in a club for a while, which was quite good fun.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
but that was my first exposure to kind of SL drama, where oh dear, just you know all sorts of you know what I'm saying about how people
Yes.
would just you kind of just realize that some people are just not who they seem to be, and
Mhm.
it just turned into a whole load of drama. So I was quite pleased to walk away from that.
But now,
But it was fun when it
isn't
started.
that a lot like real life though? Sometimes.
Oh
I,
yeah,
you know,
absolutely. But yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but I
Like
think
either.
here I don't
Mhm.
understand. Well, I do understand why people come and create drama, but I'm not interested in it. I don't want to participate
Yeah.
in anybody's drama.
Mhm. I understand
I
that
have enough
because
of
I
that in
like
my
that
real
too.
life. I don't need any here.
That's true. That's true. But I think, Second Life is just kind of it's close up and personal. Because we can go somewhere else or to another person's spot within a millisecond, wherever. In real life, you got to have a thought. You got to go there live or open the door to let them in, et cetera, et cetera. But I think Second Life is basically a mirror of real life. Um,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
where, yeah, if a person is on here long enough, their character comes out sooner or later if you're around the same people. And it's I can be as nice as I want to, but I can't be nice all the time if that's not really me. But I mean, nobody's nice all the time because we all have different modes. But I think
What do you mean?
it's
I'm nice all the
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah,
No, I'm not.
yeah. I'm sure we are. I am too. I think I am too.
Oh, of
And
course.
I'm
Yeah.
and I'm pretty patient most of the time, but
Hmm.
sometimes it comes on fast. See, there you go. You gonna mess with us. Now, what about you, Irvin? What are you? Are you nice all the time?
No. I
Okay.
mean, I try to be as pleasant as possible every day because I know that every day is truly a blessing and
That
a
it
gift.
is.
And
Mhm.
I try to make the best of every day. But, I'm human and people do get under your skin sometime.
Of course.
And I'm not nice
And
when you get under my skin.
I hear
Yeah.
you. I hear you. You're right. You're right. And sometimes we have to just, get people off of us, and sometimes you have to get ugly for that to happen. Or either,
Yeah.
whether you mute them or whatever. But then here, people just turn around if they really want to agitate you, and they'll make somebody else, and And so I don't know if people go to the extreme here, but I have heard it to happen.
But I think here it's easier to deal with um, rubbish because you can just you can mute somebody or ban them from your land. So
Mhm.
you know
Mhm.
if 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 it's bad, there are ways of dealing with it you know which are fine. But I think that's one of the reasons I keep coming. I'm still in Second Life is because I'm
Mhm.
fascinated by. by people and how they behave here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and like you say, it is a mirror of real life. And if you're here long enough, then your true character probably does come through. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just find it fascinating.
And I also
And
think
the
that
way,
I've met some awesome people here that has really turned into a real life friendship, you know, whereas though, you actually, I actually
have a
uh,
a real connection with them. Yeah,
a real connection with them, yeah.
yeah,
That, we call each other, I haven't seen them on for a while or whatever. Hey, you okay? And things like that. And,
yeah,
I think we can find these connections in here. And then, like everybody else, everyone is in here for different reasons, whether it's curiosity or, this is their only social outlet. And I thank God for this particular outlet for some people.
yeah,
Other than that, they
absolutely.
wouldn't see
Yeah.
nobody. Um, things like that. Now, you said you have a creative friend, a sister. What was that about? I made
Oh,
a note of it.
yeah. I made a friend in SL, who's a very
Mm-hmm.
close friend, and she's my SL sister, for want of a
Mm-hmm.
better description. And she's just an amazing poet, and she puts she takes pieces of music she either writes herself or takes a song and overlays her poetry over it. But it's beautiful stuff. It's really
Now, you know what, Maria, I have forgotten, and I'm going to tell everyone this, that usually I have a slideshow here. I really wanted, and we've been behind so much because of the magazine that we're starting, getting ready to create. This
mhm.
woman has a nature sim, and it is so beautiful and realistic. I wanted to be able to show you guys, and I haven't done it. And we're going to have to bring you back another time too, in order to show people how awesome this sim is that you have.
Oh, thank you.
It is gorgeous. I was there, and I just immediately felt at peace. And the deer flew by me. We have some animals in there, and it is so peaceful. A friend of yours, I think you got him as the manager. I think that was Looking Hawk.
Oh yeah,
He
he's one
took
of the
me there.
guardians. I have a couple of guardians. Oh gosh.
Yeah, watch out for that noise. My husband is cooking, so evidently he's burning up something.
Right.
So, what happens is that he's probably gonna slip something in the oven. So, oh my God, is that real loud on your end? I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Okay, I hope it don't bother people. We're gonna get it out in a minute, I'm sure. I don't think we on fire. There we go.
There, it's finished. Yep.
Yeah, he was burning something in the oven. I don't know. He cooks too fast. But anyway, but he cooks, so I love it. I love his cooking. So, but I was saying about now that your sister helped you create that. It looks
No,
like,
no, I made it myself.
did she?
Yeah. I mean, she encouraged me to do it, but
Mm-hmm,
no, I kind of, it's kind of it's an amalgam of places I've been in real life that what I wanted to do was create something which makes you feel something. So,
mm-hmm,
you know, the overall feel of the sim hopefully is peace and relaxation. But there's this kind of a spring bit, there's a summer bit, there's an autumn bit, because I wanted to try and
mm-hmm.
capture what I felt when I was in those places. It's a bit difficult to describe, but that's what I was trying to do, and that's why I've tried to keep it as realistic as possible, as
Well,
much
it
as you
is
can do in
very
SL.
realistic. It's very. I mean, it's not like. I mean, it's something you just have to see, and it's really called nature. And she named it perfectly. It's nature in there, and she got a few other things in there, but it just coincides so much into each other. So I did not get a um. Okay, I see she put out the
Yeah,
landmark for
Renee's
me.
put
Thank you,
the
Renee.
landmark.
Yeah, thank you, Renee. It is awesome. So you guys, copy and paste that if you ever just want to get away. And I find myself doing that sometimes in here, even though, I'm in the house, it might be cold outside in real life or whatever. I can just come here and go into some beautiful places and just really get my real life thoughts together, because,
Well, that's why
like
I
I
have a
say,
lot of visitors, and that's what they do. They just go to chill out. That's all they want to do
yeah,
is just go. it's quiet. There's lots of places to sit, either on your own or with somebody, and just completely chill out. And people seem to appreciate it. They're very kind.
And she's not understating that. So you guys go see that place, and be sure to take that landmark because it is truly truly awesome. And next time you come, we're going to do it more justice, Maria. And because I believe I mentioned it to you because I did interview you if I'm not mistaken, but I meant to get the pictures and everything, and I think I mentioned it to you, but I did not follow up on it. So that
Oh, we
is
could do
my
that
mistake.
sometime. Yeah, yeah, we can
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. And give people kind of a view of those who haven't seen it because I want as many visitors to come. And don't forget those tip jars there because she's paying for a whole sim and she's not renting out anything. So I think that sometimes that's not said enough about sim owners. Even though if you don't have it, of course, you're welcome there, I'm sure. But I
Oh,
want
absolutely.
everybody, yeah, I want to say this right quick. I'm actually the same question I asked him. What do you see yourself doing in the future here in Second Life? I know you said you came in because of the millionaire thing, and you're definitely not making $1 million on that Zam because you just did
Oh
it
no.
out of your heart. You're doing it out
Oh
of your
yeah, no.
heart, and I know. I know
Yeah.
sometimes you probably don't get anything there, but
I didn't
where do you
come
see
for.
yourself?
I basically continuing what I'm doing is just what I like doing is talking to people from all over the world,
Hmm.
which is just that's unique about Second Life. And what Urban Banking was saying, just enjoying seeing what's out there and just continuing to explore and finding amazing new places and
Awesome.
talking to people. That's I think I'll just continue as I am.
And that's awesome. Everybody give it up for Maria. Thank you so much for Maria, and definitely, we definitely will have to come back again. And
You're
I
welcome. Thank
appreciate
you,
your
Pamela.
coming. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Everybody give it up for Maria for coming to the show, to sharing with
Yes.
us her information. Um, Everyone, thank you for your love. If you feel like giving something over here to these roses, that helps the staff and whatever, because they do things out of their heart and soul, and you're always welcome. And thank you for anyone who have given. Thank you so much. Also, we have Miss Coffee Brown out there. She is over with a huge prophetic achievement. The magazine will be called Infinity. I don't have to put a date coming out when it's finished, especially when something to be talked about, and it's going to be called Infinity. She'll come up on stage. Marvelous something. Be sure to get one of our kiosks once we put them out, or let us know that you will love one there. You want to add or whatever, get in touch with myself, with Josie, or Renee, who's back here on stage, our stage manager, and we will definitely get with you and be sure to feature you in our magazine. I had to put that plug in there right quick. And thank you, Erving, for that love. Sancha, Bias, chocolate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now we also have another treat here, and it's going to be a treat too. I met this young lady, and she is truly awesome, as well as the rest of our guests. And I'm gonna have her come on out here, Miss Tamara Hayden. Come on out and let's talk a little bit. How you doing? How you doing, Tamara? She have a voice on in a minute, but anyway, I've got my hug going on.
Am-
I heard you for a second. How you doing? Thank you so much for that hug. But we're gonna have it all together in a minute.
Testing. There I am. Hi.
There you are. There you are. Thank
Yay.
you.
Yay,
Thank
I
you.
did it.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, second
How
life.
well,
How you
yes, I
been?
don't do enough of the I never speak in voice. I'm always streaming music, so this is very different for me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But hey, we here and we're gonna talk a little bit so you can say I've been
Excellent.
streaming in voice. Can everybody
That's
hear?
awesome.
Can everybody hear her and myself? Uh,
Yes.
okay,
All
awesome,
right, good.
awesome. Thank you, thank you. So Marie, how you doing?
I'm excellent.
You excellent. I know that when I IM'd you or you IM'd me earlier, you ended up you had a set earlier, and you, ladies and gentlemen, this is our entertainment tonight too. And this lady is truly, I was amazed how she went into some of her bio, but I'm gonna let her tell it. I'm almost, I'm a big mouth. Some of my girls she tell me so. Pam, you talk too much sometimes. So I'm gonna let you tell it. But you had went over. You said how long did you go over in that concert?
Well, it was a whole program. They had some presentations of dancing and before me, and so with each set change, it took a little time for the lag. So it went about an hour and 20 over. So I was waiting a long time for my little moment. I sang Edith Piaf and Marilyn Monroe. I sang Happy Birthday for a friend down in, actually, I'm not sure where he is, but my friend from Venezuela asked me to sing for him. So that's what's so wonderful about Second Life, as Maria was saying, is talking to people from all over the globe. And I'm making fans and friends everywhere. It's amazing.
And you know what? Second Life has made it, even though all they provided was the premises or the land or whatever, but every person that's in here actually made everything that we're seeing or sitting on or wearing. And even the translator, which came in handy, like people, other words, like you say, I might can't speak your language normally, but they have made it so that we can still communicate.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. And I think it's very thoughtful too, because it's very inclusive of people all over the world. If they can get on the computer, we can talk. I love that.
Absolutely.
Now you've been here quite a while.
I know. I'm about to celebrate my 7th Res Day in just a week or two here.
I'm gonna give it up. Cool. Celebration. Oh no, I'm not gonna sing. I'm not in the shower. I almost broke out.
Sing up.
Broke out with the song. That's right. But I'm gonna leave that for you, of course. Now, your story of coming to Second Life is very interesting. Tell us about what brought you here. And a lot of people don't know. Now, you're a real life singer, also
Yes.
a professional singer. So
right.
We're going to start off of how did you get here to Second Life? What brought you here?
Well, a friend of mine heard about Second Life, and he had seen that it was starting to really boom at that time. It was when it was really growing 7 years ago. And he came to me. He's a Broadway producer, and he said, wouldn't it be great to get Broadway in here? And that really was his dream. He ran up against a lot of issues with it, however, because when he wanted to put on a program of Broadway singers or rebroadcast something that was happening in Times Square, it became unsurmountable. They were like, oh, well, then you'll have to pay each person like $1,900 a piece or whatever. It was some stupid amount. And he was like, but this is Second Life. This is, it's not TV. But he stuck with it for quite a while until it got too expensive. But meanwhile, we sang about 5 or 6 concerts together of Broadway show tunes. I brought in a few other friends to sing a few Broadway tunes, and then I decided to start learning how to stream myself. So I learned about the setup and how to do it, and along the way I met some other musicians who wanted to dual stream, namely Xander Nichting-Ryder. He's from the Netherlands, and so he's the first guy I started streaming with, and that set me on my way.
Is that the live stream?
Yes, it's a live stream. When I dual stream, it means that there's 2 of us coming through the stream. It's a one-way stream. When I stream with Xander, I'm the root stream because I have tracks that we perform with. And then I also play guitar, and he plays violin. It's really amazing. I've also done triple streams. It's the same thing where it's just a one-way stream. The root person cannot hear the people behind them. We send the stream to the next, they piggyback and send to the next. And the people listening in the audience have no idea, unless we tell them, that we're in separate rooms. You can't tell, for the most part.
Because I've been trying to get second life issue on at times, you know how the voice either
Mhm.
echoes at times or breaking, the breaking up,
Oh
that it
yeah.
would be good for the show if I could learn how to do a screen. And at least the guests could actually listen to the screen. And I don't think it's because we're dealing with internet, not necessarily Second
Right.
Life, am I right?
Yeah.
And we've been
The
trying to learn how to do it, but I haven't had anyone to be able to
yeah.
do it
Well,
anymore.
I think for a talk show, it's probably easier to do it in voice as you're doing, because
Hmm.
you wouldn't be able to hear the person talking back to you, and there is a 20-second lag, so it
Okay,
would become
okay.
problematic. You could ask a question, but you wouldn't hear them answering. So
Oh, okay.
it's
So
fun
it
for
really wouldn't
music.
be productive, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
only music I've heard. Because the people who did it before, that's what it was for, more or less. They would make
Right.
music and send it to the other person, and they, like you say, piggyback and whatever. So yeah,
Right.
they told me one time this guy had a talk show here years ago, but he's no longer on Second Life, or at least as he was anyway. For anybody who didn't know, and he created a talk show that actually, in actuality, that everybody could sit down and talk, and it was on screen. And I thought it was
Hmm.
amazing, but the guy is no longer around. So, but they heard him do it, but they've never heard anyone else do it since him. So I thought that was
Hmm.
interesting. But they said they don't know how many computers he was working with or whatever. But he had
Yeah.
some type of whatever. Or he was a technical genius, one of the two.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way you could do it. You could do a conference call or something, but that's not my forte, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, man. We
But
can guess all the
streaming
way.
is.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Now, you said when your business partner, you develop a music app. Now, what is that? You talking about an app on the phone, or what is that?
It's application. It's an app for iPhone, iPad, and we also made some for Leap Motion. And essentially, what our apps use, we use the motion detection, we use GPS for some, and we also use color to make music. Uh, they all are ways to make music, and
Mm-hmm.
that's really my desire is to help people find other ways to make music for themselves. I hear so many people say, "Oh, I wish I could do something and create music," and then um,
Mm-hmm.
they get frustrated. Now, this is on the esoteric side. My original creation, it uses the RGB data, and it also uses hue and saturation. We have an algorithm that then takes that calculation down to one number, like as in the number 440 is the musical note A.
Now, RGB, we're used to that as color, like in our shoes or our skin or something like
Right,
that. So
right.
you're using the
So
same thing making music, huh?
exactly. And so literally, when you download this app to your phone or your iPad, you put your hands you just touch the screen, and
Mm-hmm.
you're going to make sound. We've put in 192 different instruments. It's got a mixing board that you can put you can layer the sounds, 8 to 10 different sounds, and then create music using pictures, artwork. My favorite is finding your favorite artist and experiencing the art in a different way, in a tactile way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow, wow. That's interesting. That's a lot of info there. I'm still
Yeah.
lost, but it sounds good. It
Well, if I
sounds
could show
good.
you, yeah, if you could just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it would be easy if I showed it to you. I just put it in front of you and you go, what?
Yeah, exactly,
You just
exactly.
hear it
One
and,
day I'm gonna hang out when you're doing that, and maybe I'll see it done. Because I'm a learner. I love learning new things. It's just there's so much on my plate right now. But once I get
oh,
done,
yeah,
I'll hit out on something new because I love to learn. I mean, in real life, I'm like that. I'm always doing
right.
something, and I enjoy it for a while, and even make money at some of it. And then when people decide that they want to start depending on me for it. Then I said, no, this is not another job. I just want to diddle daddle. And then
Well,
I'll go on to
yeah.
something else. I go on to do something else.
You
But
have to go for the joy and
yeah,
enjoyment, don't you? Yeah.
yes, yes, and that's true. Because I want both of them. I don't want to do something I hate doing. You know, I don't want to.
Well,
I like
yeah,
doing it. You know, and so when
exactly.
it becomes, especially if it's something I don't have to do, because a lot of us have jobs that we hate, but you know, you got to make a living. You know, and so you can
Right.
choose something different. But I'm actually the same question, and then we're going to listen to you sing. I believe your
All right.
stream is already in, so that's all set. But the last question: where do you see yourself in Second Life in the future?
Well, as long as Second Life keeps going, I'm going to continue to um, perform in here, I'm hoping to get out and about in the real world, meeting my Second Life friends and fans. That's something I'm working on right now, is putting together charts so then I can take it on the road, and travel to the different countries. I've done some of that. I've been to Vienna and the Netherlands. I have
You're
some
talking about real
friends in,
life, right?
yeah, real life.
Okay.
But the way I want to take it into Second Life is try to stream from these different locations. It's tricky unless you have a really good internet. So I've been playing with that and trying to make it happen, and it's getting better every day. You know, it does get better.
Awesome.
So I'll probably just keep doing the same things, but just trying to make it more and more like what I do in the real life. Because I come from a Broadway background, I want to bring the quality that we do on Broadway to Second Life, and we've achieved that degree. You know.
Well, for today, for those who haven't seen you, we're going to get our first take tonight, and hopefully it won't be the last. And I've also put up your information for anyone who
Yeah.
copied. You get many links here that they can enjoy your music at any time.
Okay. Well, thank
I'm
you.
just pulling up on that. So if anyone needs any more information, just hit us up, and I will put it out here again. But I want everyone, we have dance things out there. You're welcome to get up and dance. Enjoy this music. But with no further ado, here's Miss Tamara Hayden. Let's give it up
Well,
for her.
thanks so much.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to switch headphones and get my guitar, so just do a little transformation. I won't be able to hear you once I take this headphone off, just so you know. But I'm going to sing a couple of my songs. I'm going to turn on my stream now so you have it. So everybody make sure and toggle the streamer, and I'll be right there in about 10 seconds.
All right. Let's give it up for Miss Maria. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I said your name, Marie. But for Miss Tamara Hayden, give it up for her.
Here's my guitar with this. I'm not sure. It's doing a nice SLism. To me, it looks like I'm got a guitar hanging behind my head. Let me know. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm going to keep going. That's funny. Anyway, this is video, right? Hey, everybody. I'm glad you're here, and thank you so much, Pamela, for having me sing on your program. It's really wonderful. Okay, you can see it on me. That's good. Okay. Then it's just my screen. All right. I'm glad you're here because I wrote the song for you and with you in mind, and I hope you'll really take it to mind, take it to heart.
Look around you, you may not be what you're meant to be, but you are perfect. Look around you, you may not like just what you see, but accept it, it is perfect. And you are perfect. Go on, accept it, you are perfect. You've been running round the treadmill, head hanging down, picking up crumbs when you could have had a meal. Slow it down and look around. Though you're not where you thought you'd be, you're here with me and it's perfect. And you are perfect. Go on, accept it, you are perfect. Day in and day out, chaos and takeout. The clock ticks faster while I seem to click slower. It has an unfair advantage, but still somehow we manage to have it all. And it is perfect, yeah, yeah. Hey, life is a puzzle, missing pieces, so many now I can't even find. I may not understand how it all fits together, but it does, and it's perfect. And you are perfect. You hear that? Go on, accept it, you are perfect. Yeah, you are more than enough, more than your eyes can see, more, so much more. You are perfect. Yes, you are what you are. Accept yourself. Look around you, you are more than you thought you'd ever be, and you are perfect, yeah, look around you, you are perfect, yeah, you are perfect, yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much. Well, you should be reminding that my mouth hut is on. Hey, everybody, thank you so much. I'm going to do one more song I wrote. And not sure what happened to my iPad. There we go. So this second song is a song I wrote called Eden Will Bloom. Both of these songs I've done a video for, so you can go onto YouTube and find them. In fact, I've got a lot of videos of my real life, a lot of real life performances, mostly from Jacques Brel, is alive and well, living in Paris. I did that off-Broadway at the Zipper, and a sundry of other videos, so please do feel free to check that out. And just know that this song is my hope for peace in the world, not just in the United States. It's coming from me and my heart and my U.S. sensibility, but it's a heart cry for all the men and women who are supportive to their own country, come home safe to their families. It's called Eden Will Bloom. the far side of Eden. There you are, on the dark side of the moon. I reach for you, but my arms won't go the distance. I reach out, but I can't reach you. I can't reach you, no. La da da, sing with me. La da da, la da da, la dia, la dia, la da da, la da da, la da da, la dia, la dia. 'Cause there you are, a mirage in the desert. Here am I, lost without a clue. What to say, what to do. I've lost the words I want to say to you. Standing here with feet of stone, am I meant to mourn you all alone? All alone. La da da, la da da, sing with me. La da da, da dia, la dia. Put our voices together for peace. La da da, la da da. La da da, la dia, la dia. I reach for you, but my arms won't go the distance. Yeah. I reach out, but I can't reach you. Oh, I can't reach you. There you are, on the far side of heaven. Here am I, in our dark and lonely room. I want to bring you home, no more hesitation. I want to bring you home once again. Eden will bloom. Eden will bloom. Yeah. La da da. La da da. La da da. La dia. La dia. Yeah. Thank you very much, Pamela, for having me. Thank you so much. I'm going to put on my other headphones, and then I'll be able to hear the closing remarks. Thanks so much, everybody.
Awesome, awesome. Everyone.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Awesome. Everyone give it up for Miss Tamara Hayden.